Yo, everybody. Welcome to my first stream. So, welcome to the stream. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, so the Champion night has just ended. Yesterday night was Champion night, and we all had a great Champion night. There are some upset by City in this Champions match day, and some upset by Manchester City. Manchester City has just dropped the point, which let them go out of the top 8. So let's discuss about the everything in this week and what is gonna happen in next next match day. That gonna be tough match day for all the teams. So at first, say how are you all? How are you all? In this, so how are you all? How are you all? How are you all? Chat. Okay, so matter. We'll discuss our other things. So at first, let me open Twitter and what is going on Twitter. Let's see in Twitter. And then we're gonna discuss about the matches, all the matches, and how are the matches. So okay. So let me open Footmob. Okay. Let me open Footmob. Okay. And in football, we are going to see why is it not working. Why is this so lagging? Yo, is my stream lagging? Is my stream lagging? No, I don't think so. Oh, it's lagging. Yep, it's lagging. It's too much lagging. Stream is. Yep, stream is lagging a lot. I'm going to fix that problem in next stream. In next watch along. So we can discuss by normally here. So I cannot show you all the, but I'm looking at my another screen. I cannot show you the display. But okay, the first let's say the fixture of 77th group. So first was Kayatan Mati versus Club Brugge. Club Brugge 4-1. That's a recent expected game from Club Brugge, but the one of the biggest upset is coming from Manchester City. The loss with Bodo giving by 3-1, where the Turkey score a single goal for Manchester City, whereas the Bodo Gimit has scored. Bodo Gimit striker Hugo has scored brace, and Bromazins, their right winger, is given the 2 assists, and their left winger has scored a goal. So which make them Manchester City in a 11th on a table with 13 points with 4 GA. So this table this season the GA matters most, because every team if you see from PSC, from 6th PSC until the Atlanta 13th. They all got 13 points and they are just leading by just goal difference. PSG with 10 goal difference, Newcastle with 10 goal difference, Chelsea 6 goal difference, Barcelona 5 goal difference, Sporting 5 goal difference, Manchester City 4 goal difference, Atletico 3 goal difference, and Atlanta 1 goal difference. So in this match, their main goal is to score a lot of goal. So the FC Kovacic has drawn with Napoli. Where is Napoli in the table? Oh, Napoli in 25. So that's going to make them. But one of the good match was from Arsenal. Arsenal versus Inter. That was little good. Whereas Inter lost with Arsenal. That making Arsenal unbeaten with seven games, 7 win. And whereas Inter are now at out of the top 8. If they won that match, they will still own top uh, top 8, but they lost. And Real Madrid thrashing Monaco. That game was very good, and the Madrid is looking, they have came back. We can say that Madrid come. And Sporting versus PSG. This point drop from PSG let them lose the 8th spot. Every matches in this match this week is deciding for the top 8 position. If PSG has won this match, they will be in a top 8, but they lost and they are out. I think they are out. I think so. No, okay. Still PSG at 13 points. That make them risky in a next game. If Barcelona or Sporting score 5 goal, means 5 GA. So PSG should not be. Maybe it's their hard, but for PSG and Newcastle it's very hard. It is easier for. But there is something that Tottenham versus Arsenal. Tottenham or which team has the next match? I think so. Tottenham versus no, not Tottenham. There was PSG versus Newcastle. So PSG versus Newcastle, they are both at sixth and seventh position. Which meant if anyone dropped the point, the two team got benefited, and whomever scored the most goal is gonna be benefited in this game, in this next week. So let's discuss game week 7, and other game are just good. Villarreal versus Ajax 2-1, Tottenham versus Dortmund 2-0, and Atlanta versus Athletic. The Atlanta has disappointed because if they has won this match or even the draw the match, they have good chances of finishing top 8. But that make us other team comfortable for the top 8. Atlanta is not going to be in because their GA is very bad. They got 1 GA in next match. If they really wanna top, then they have to score more than 10 goals. So that is very hard. So Juventus versus Benfica, good game. Marseille versus Liverpool. This Liverpool team is looking good. This is a promising Liverpool team. And Newcastle versus PSP was a good game. But Xavi versus Barcelona. This was one of the very good game for very good not a good game for Barca, because the first half was disturbing. Nobody is in a midfield. Pedri has not in a form. Recently Pedri got injured in that same matches. Frankie booked an yellow card that make Barcelona harder for their next match. And they are bad at defending. They are scored from the set pieces. Barcelona are a little bit bad at set pieces because they cannot score from set pieces. They cannot defend set pieces. So this is the main thing that Barcelona should work. If they face team like Arsenal, then they are obviously cooked, because Arsenal were very good at scoring from set pieces, and Barcelona cannot defend from set pieces. So let's talk about the round 8 matches. So first matches is for Ajax versus Olympiac. So it does not matter who wins, because Ajax is in a position where Ajax in 22 position, and another Olympiac. So they are not fighting for top 8, but they are fighting for top 24. So Arsenal versus Kayamati. Arsenal is very comfortable. They do not have to worry. They can do rotation completely because they are definitely going to be they are definitely going to be at number one or number two. There's no way that they cannot do. And Athletic Cup and Sporting. Just for Sporting and both Athletic Club, because Sporting is 10th position and Athletic Club at 23%. Both are fighting for. Sporting is fighting for their top 8 position and Athletic Club is fighting for top 24. So this could be a very difficult game for Sporting because recently Athletic has disappointed Atlanta, so maybe anything could happen. Atletico Madrid versus Bodo Glimt. This game is go in favor of Atletico Madrid. Barcelona versus FC Kovacic. So this team, FC Kovacic is a good team. Not in not this in Champions League, but in league they are good. So this game will be at maybe this is home at so this will be a very good easy game for Barcelona because it is home. So I think Barcelona should won this match to qualify in top 8. Barcelona score more than 5 goal difference. So Leverkusen versus Villarreal, it is going to be a decent match. Benfica versus Real Madrid. It does not matter who won because Real Madrid are also comfortable. Maybe not. Maybe not. Only Arsenal is comfortable. Arsenal and Bayern only. Real Madrid also won this match. They could not any risk to lose this match because if everyone won with a good difference and Real Madrid drop the point, they are going out of the match. That's when the game week match week 8 is very difficult. This can difference the whole table. Dortmund versus Inter is a very difficult game for Inter. Club Brugge versus Marseille. Marseille is in good form. Club Brugge is a little off. Frankfurt versus Tottenham. Tottenham should win this match to get qualified in a top 8. Liverpool versus Coventry FK is Liverpool is winning this. Man City versus Galatasaray. This is a good game because Galatasaray are very good in their league and Manchester City are in not in that much good form. Especially from last match, we can see Bodo Glimt has scored 3 goals against them. So defensively they are vulnerable, but attacking if Galatasaray can defend their attacks, so definitely Galatasaray can upset Manchester City. So it does not matter. So it's matter for Manchester City to qualify in a top 8 and Galatasaray to survive in a round of 24. And Monaco versus Juventus, it is not a main game. Both are fighting for top 24. Policy FC versus FC Paris, let's not discard. PSG versus Newcastle. This is the game changer. This game is a game changer. Both teams are fighting for top 8. If anyone, the other team, Chelsea and Barcelona and Manchester City and Sporting are seeking to anyone to drop point and get into the top 8 position because this both if both anyone loses or anyone draw, then they are in a 13 points. So if anyone drop the point, then Barcelona, Sporting, Manchester City, Chelsea will easily overtake them and go in a position of in top 8 to be in top 8. It's matter most the goal difference. It matter most goal difference. PSG versus Bayern Munich, Bundesliga, both Bundesliga team. I think both are Bundesliga. No, Dutch team. PSV Dutch team. Sorry. Napoli versus Chelsea. So it is a very important game for Napoli. Napoli has to win because if Napoli win, then it is easier. It is easier for Barcelona, for Sporting and Manchester City, and Atlanta. So this week is good, but there is high chances of Barcelona because they got an easy fixture against FC Kovacic because other fixtures are very tough if you compare with other 13-point team because PSG versus Newcastle both are very tough and Chelsea versus Napoli and Manchester City facing which team? Manchester City versus Galatasaray and Sporting versus Athletic Club And Atlanta, I don't think Atlanta is going to be in top 8 because their difference is very low, because to overcome Barcelona or Chelsea they have to score more than 5 goals, so it's very difficult to say that Atlanta is going to be top 8, but maybe it's the football, it's the game of football, any cool thing may happen. So let's go. Mm. So anything could happen in this. So let's go and let's see about the tables. And last match is was Union versus Atlanta. So Atlanta can, if they can score more than 6-7 goal, then they are going to, no, maybe not. They have to score more than 5-6. So that very hard for Atlanta. So these are the matches and the team. And currently at 7 match played, Arsenal is in top with 21 point, Bayern with 18 point, Real with 15. Liverpool with 15 and Tottenham with 14, and PSG, Newcastle, Chelsea, Barcelona, Sporting, Manchester City, Atletico Madrid and Atlanta are in 13 points. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 8 teams are fighting for top 8 and they got only 3 positions. 8 teams are fighting for 3 positions with a goal difference. Whoever score most, whoever's outscored, they are going to be in top 8. So maybe there are high chances of Barcelona, because Barcelona should, because if they does not qualify top 8, then it will be they cannot compete in a big games, because this is a game that you have to prove, because in the big game you can easily do, but it matters most when in the small team you score against the small team. So unless okay, before the next Champions League week, there is some Premier League and La Liga matches. So let's discuss about the Premier League. So next Premier League fixture is going to be round 23, and next match, the big game, is going Arsenal versus Manchester United. Arsenal versus Manchester United. Arsenal are comfortable in a Champions League, so they could use their full squad against the Manchester United to secure more point in a Premier League to get the gap maintained. Because if they lost in Champions League, it does not matter. Only matter they cannot be in a top 8 position, top 1, but it does not matter because you have to win. If you want to win the title, you cannot drop point in against this team, Manchester United. Manchester United has just upset Manchester City. The Manchester City is definitely defensively vulnerable in few matches. Since Rodri also could not be same. So that's much. Crystal Palace versus Chelsea is also going to be good game. Manchester City versus Wolves is an easy game for Manchester City. So as this Arsenal is leading with 7 point gap in Premier League, so it is easier for us with 22 game. So it's very easy, and Manchester United are fighting for a top for European competition. So Arsenal versus Manchester United is going to be a very good game, because Manchester United will be fight for European competition. But let's not forget the Chelsea are just behind with 34 point, Manchester United 35 point in 5%, and Chelsea at 34. The top 3 team are in a great lead against the top 4, because Aston Villa at third has the 43 point, whereas Liverpool is in 36. Means they got a 7 point difference, whereas Manchester City and Aston Villa are tying with them with a 43 point. So Manchester City got pressure, just not pressure to go in a top 1, but pressure to go in a top 3 in top 3 position, because Aston Villa are in just 0 point behind only from goal difference. Manchester City got 24 goal difference, Aston Villa got 8 goal difference. So Manchester City got very high much pressure on them to win matches, because Arsenal are also comfortable with 7 points. Maybe not comfortable against the two teams are striking behind. If Manchester City cannot be overtake them, definitely Aston Villa could take down from number one person. So this game week also is going to be good. Only good match is going to be Arsenal versus Manchester United. Other are just simple and good games. And let's talk about Spanish La Liga. So Barcelona has just upset game by losing with Real Sociedad with 2-1, which making the point difference just 1 point difference in La Liga. Just 1 point difference in La Liga. Barcelona are currently at 49 points and Real Madrid with 48. So it's going to be tough. La Liga race is going to be tough. If you look at the next match, if you look at the next fixture, Real Madrid is going to play against Villarreal, which is a tough team. Villarreal as a in which position? Villarreal is in third position. So this is going to be a very hard, tough game for Real Madrid. But Barcelona has got a decent team. Real Oviedo just newly promoted team from La Liga 2. So a single point drop could change the La Liga completely. If Barcelona loses this match or just draw the match, Real Madrid could lead the league, easily lead the league. So both teams are in a pressure, and since Barcelona does not got Pedri is recently injured. So Barcelona got very hard because they have to rotation for the Champions League also. They got both hard game in league also. They are fighting for a top 1% and they are fighting in a top 8% for Champions League. Against Real Madrid got their full squad, but Barcelona does not have a Pedri, and Frankie is not going to play in a Champions League, but Frankie will be available for this Barcelona versus Real Madrid. So it's very difficult for them, Barcelona and both Real Madrid, because it matters the most. Real Madrid are in pressure since they have lost the last El Clasico trophy. Since they got a new manager, it's going to be a hard game for both the team. So let's see who will take the lead at La Liga and who will win the La Liga, because if you look at Premier League, it's settled that Arsenal is going to win until and unless they bought a lead completely. So, but in this game, a single in Premier League, there Arsenal can lose 1 or 2 games. Still, they are 1 point away from Manchester City and Aston Villa, but here only 1 point difference. So it's hard. And the next, so after 3 days there is match against. After 3 days there is Arsenal versus Manchester United. So this is the match that you should watch, and Villarreal versus Real Madrid also going to be a great game. And Real Sociedad versus Celta Vigo in Bundesliga, not that good game. So these are the so okay. Let's see what in Twitter. What is in X? Yes. Okay, it's okay. That's much for today. That's much for today live stream, and I'm definitely trying to do watch along live stream of Barcelona. So I will try to do Real Barcelona versus Real Oviedo live stream, or Arsenal versus Manchester United live stream. So I will give notice to you all in my Insta. You could follow me in Insta. So that's all for today. Bye bye.